G'day everyone, I'm Ben and this is Counterfeit Christianity. Really glad to be here, super thankful to be on the journey with you guys. And that you're following along and watching. Even though YouTube's fucking me, it's super weird, like really weird to me. I don't understand how it works, but some of my videos get views and others don't. It's just like, okay, I don't know, let's just go with it. But I appreciate you guys, like, share, subscribe for the videos. Also, I got a website linked below. I'm starting to have groups. I'm facilitating groups on there. If you want to jump on a group with me and other people from the community, jump on. I got some videos there that show what it's like, and it's just about authentic relationships, getting back to joy, and communicating with our Creator. That's the things that I want to pass on. This has been my journey. I also am offering a 6-week course where you can jump on the course with me. We'll go through those same things, the things that I have found helpful in my life, those things that I believe have been given to me, this journey that I have been on as I've been with the Creator. And there's just a few things that I've found that have been really, really great for me. A few tools, a few techniques, things that I use in my life every single day to find peace, to find joy, and to be in relationship with our Daddy, the living God. Please jump on if you're interested. I'd love to get in communication with you guys and start that authentic relationship with people in this community. Really, really thankful. Yeah, that's sort of like what I wanted to talk about today. This idea of communication. Communication with our Creator, with the living God, with our Daddy, my Daddy. I like to call him Daddy because he told me to call him that. And people don't understand that. I've had some conversations with people who get it and people who don't, right? I do get it why people don't want to call him that, because I didn't at first either. But that's who he is, right? He's our Daddy. And in the whole sense of the word, like, not our Father. Father is just a Christian term, and I said it in the previous video, but Christianity is controlled by the dead ones, the dead gods, the death-dealing gods, because they bring death. Look at the fruit of Christianity, it is death. Everybody in it is a death dealer. They deal death to themselves, they have it dealt upon them by other people, and then they do it to others, within the religion and then outside of it as well. So their God is a fearful God. You must fear him. He's a death dealer. Their God of Christianity is not the Creator. He's not the living God. That's just one of the death-dealing psyops that they play upon us. All religions, it's the same thing. All politics, it's the same gods. Our whole system is built around the death-dealing gods. They are the dead ones. He is the only living God. They are the dead gods, but because they draw you into death. Death and hell and destruction. That is what happens. They fuck your mind in those systems. I've had heaps of people talk about me saying Daddy, right? And I understand that because it feels weird, because we don't have good relationships with our dad in this world. That's part of the system, right? To destroy dads, separate them from their kids, for lots of different reasons. Dads are powerful. A man is very, very, very powerful. A man with God on the journey with him is the most powerful thing in the world. A man on his own is strong on his own, because we can build ourselves into something that is extremely destructive if we choose to, right? But we can also be the exact opposite. We can be, like, I like the word meek. It doesn't mean like a weak little man. A meek man is a man that has a sword, knows how to use it, but chooses when to use it. And I love that. That's the true meaning of meek. That's who Jesus was. He was meek in that way. Because when I talk about, I'm in communication with our Creator, and that's the way that we're designed. Like cuck Christians, they'll always say, be careful who you commune with. Be careful who you talk to. The demons will pretend to be God. I'm like, yeah, they do that. You're with them. Your system, you are with the dead ones. You are with the other gods. They don't even understand that you can't build a system around a relationship with our Creator, because we're all individuals. We're all different. We're all on our own journey. So he comes alongside of us on our journey. That's the point. So going into a system is worshipping Baal. Going into a system is worshipping Satan. There's no good part of it. They might say things that sort of make sense, but then their system prevents it from being good. So therefore the fruit that comes out of it is shit. It's so interesting to me that they're so afraid of communicating with the wrong one, with a demon, that they will not do it at all. So they go back and find security in the book and worship the book, and then they worship their pastor, and then they worship whatever it is, their priest, whichever part of the Christian religion there is. It's all the same. They're just different names, different clothes, different smelling shit. Maybe Christians don't know what's good, because when I was a Christian I didn't know what was good. because you're so brainwashed, you're so brain rotted that you don't actually understand. You have no heart. So if you can bounce things off your own heart, if you can let things flow in and out of your heart, then you'll understand what's good and what's not. Just paying attention, just seeing things that are happening, you'll know what's good, you'll know what's not. If the thing that you're talking to is good, it's going to be really, really obvious. They've never experienced anything good. They've only ever experienced lies. So that's what happens in systems. They tell you what's good. They tell you what to see. They tell you what to think. And they say this thing is good. Anything outside of it isn't. And so you're always confused. You're always trapped by the things that they tell you are good. You don't even trust your own heart because you don't have it anymore. It's been blackened and killed by the other dead gods that you are worshipping in it. So that's the only thing that we need as a human being is our heart. Pay attention to your motherfucking heart. Your heart is the only barometer for truth even. Pay attention to your gut. So sometimes you could describe it as your heart or your gut. Pay attention to that. That is what is going to tell you what is true and what is not, what is good and what is bad. We feel these things innately as humans. We feel them, but we've been told not to. So we don't recognize what it feels like. It happened to me a lot along this journey of being like, oh, my heart says this thing, but my fucking, oh, it's a bad idea. And then you're just pulled in both directions always. And so that is the journey of us, of recognizing a relationship with our Creator. Pull on our heart in one way, and then pull out our mind the other way. The mind belongs to the other gods, the dark ones, the dead ones. Our heart belongs to the true living God, but we've been taught to ignore our heart. Our heart is the only connection that we have with each other and with other people. If we live in this world with a dead heart that we've been given by our systems, by the other gods, by the dead ones, then we're not going to be able to recognize other humans for what they are. We're going to see them as a thing. And that's our society in absolute, right? Every system, every person in this system, you're a person in the system. You're not a human being. Every person in this system is shit. They're nothing. They're just another thing that I got to trample on to get what I want. But in a relational living world that our Creator has given us, it's all about heart-to-heart connection. It's really hard because there's not many of these people around. This is what I'm trying to build in this community. I love it more than anything in this world, is actual relationship, actual heart-to-heart connection with our Creator, with ourselves, paying attention to how you feel and why, connecting with Him, and then a heart-to-heart relationship with people around us. That is the way that we're designed. We're in a really cool age where we can have these connections online, video chats. I'm going to be doing my stuff on Zoom. It's so good. I've been doing it for a decade. You wouldn't believe the shit that can happen in groups like that. But then God brings these people in our actual life too. He brings it to us. He brings them to us here. I've been able to foster it in my family, and I've been able to connect with other men around me. It's not easy. It's really hard because you have to wait for Him to bring those people. But once you understand what it's like to be with Him, He will incrementally, bit by bit, bring this to you. And then we can actually have heart-to-heart connection with other human beings the way that we were designed. So that is pretty much what I wanted to say. You'll know when who you're talking to, because it's very obvious. They can put on a facade for a second, but not very long. In my experience with the dead ones, with the dark ones, with the demons, with the other gods, whatever you want to call them. In my experience, they're so dark, so festeringly evil. You will notice it when I have seen them and when they have tried to get me in the past. It is so obvious. It's so obvious. And it's funny because our whole life is built on them. Our life is not built on a relationship with our Creator. It was funny, I had a comment, I can't remember the other day, but somebody said, our whole legal system is built on Christianity. And I'm like, you're right. And they're so cucked, they don't realize that is not a burn. They were saying, oh, look at our great legal system. Look how good it is. Look how it protects us. But it isn't. This is the cuckery that I talk about. These guys are so cucked. These Christians are so brain-rotted that they tell you that this legal system that confines us into death, that threatens us daily, do this or else. That's Christianity. That's every religion. That's our legal system. That's politics. That's police. That's every part of our system. They threaten you daily. And then they tell you that it's good. These cucked up motherfucking Christians who are so weak-minded, who have no heart at all. They have a dead black heart that has been crushed. They think that this is good. They don't know what relationship is. They have no understanding in any way, shape or form what is good. That a heart connection is the way that we were designed. They're just dark, systematic, legalistic, book-loving demons. This is what we have been given. This is what Christianity is now. But anyway, like always, this is my understanding. I don't know shit. It's really fun. Come along this journey. Jump on my website. Let's just jump on a group if you want. Watch the examples of what groups are like, and then jump on and jump on one of the schedules, and we can start having authentic conversations. If you want to do my course with me, I'll jump on with you in there, and we can go through it together. It's really exciting. So even if you're in a weird time zone, connect with me. Send me an email and say, oh, none of the schedule works. I don't mind. I'll wake up at 3 a.m. I don't give a fuck. This is life. This is what this is all about. I love authentic human connection, real conversation with our Creator. This is what we're designed for, and it's so freeing, and I want to pass that on. So anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.